Hey dudes, my name is Colwen. I'm back with another Transformers video, and today I've got Transformers Combiner Wars Alpha Bravo. Although, yes, I have heavily modified this guy. This guy is no longer Alpha Bravo. I don't really have a name for him, but for now, I'm gonna call him Gold Dust. Alright. And back when Combiner Wars was out, I was doing a bunch of weird customizations and stuff, and this is one of them. And I've got a bit of a story for him. So, Blast Off. He's a combiner on the Bruticus team on the Decepticon side. And apparently, Blast Off, when he transforms, he mass shifts and becomes a full, proper space shuttle. And then he mass shifts down to become the leg or the arm or just his robot mode. Well, why not the Autobots have something similar, a mass shifting combiner limb? But in this guy's case, when he transforms into his robot mode, he just stays gigantic as all F, and he just decimates the power field. But he uses up a lot of power, so he tends to wear himself out really easily. So yeah, that kind of sucks for him. Let me bring in my film noir Spider-Man. Here is Scourge. Here is Soda Can. Here is Hubcap. I've got here the, come on. The dead Autobots' feet are giving out on me. So, what modifications did I do to this guy? Well, other than the gold paint, which used to be white, I removed the helicopter blade. I added all these orange bits on here, and to me, those are absolutely weapons emplacements. This guy's shooting off laser phaser blasts and just blowing shit up. All the red on his arm is painted. These wings came off of a movie Starscream mold. You can still see the Decepticon logo down there, and they fold up to make the Dorito shape for when he's in robot mode. For in this case, Goldfire here can fold them up and use them as shields and still fire off blasts. And then these limbs here are actually legs. These are legs. That's the feet. That's the front of the leg. That's the knee. That's the hip joint. These are legs off of an Obi-Wan Jedi Starfighter crossover Transformer. I know, what the hell? What the hell were you thinking? I had a box of junk parts, so I used them. I'm honestly thinking I might pull these off and use these on something else and give them next proper legs to somebody else, maybe. I don't know. And yes, to top it all off, this is a Lego Clone Trooper helmet. And the only reason I don't have antennas attached to it is because they would get broken off when he transforms. And I don't know whose head this actually originally was, if it was the Clone Trooper's head or somebody else's head. But yes, I glued the head in there, and then I dremeled out the interior to get it in the right shape. So that I could just pop it on there. And I figured, yeah, red with a little bit of blue to kind of break things up. I mean, he's got a little bit of blue on the legs. He got blue on the fins. You know, it still works. You know, gold with orange. You know, I have no idea what the hell I was thinking with this thing. And I know as you guys watch this, you're like, why did he ruin that figure? Why did he ruin that figure? Articulation. He's got a nice ball-jointed neck. He's got ball-jointed shoulders, at the shoulder swivel, elbow swivel. He's got the waist joint. He's got the ball-jointed knees. He's got a thigh swivel. He's got a nice knee bend, and he's kind of got feetsy articulation. Let's go ahead and transform him. And yes, he transforms exactly the same way as the original Alpha Bravo. You're going to come back here to the back, and you're going to pull. Oh, first I want to show off that, yeah, he can do chest cannon mode. I like chest cannon mode. I think it's hilarious. Straighten those arms out. Come back here. Pull the fin away. Pull the top of the helicopter part away. Twist them at the waist. Then you're going to split the legs open front to back and hinge things all the way back like so. And then close things up. And these pits here that are for the top of the feet will fold down. Then you've got this hinge and this ball joint here. Ball joint, twist around the side of the leg here and tuck it up underneath here. And yeah, the feet here will lock into place there. And yes, I have mounted giant. These actually could be removed. I wonder how much original blasters for clone troopers go for. Probably like $1 each. And I'm sure somebody out there is drooling over those because they want them for their collection. Take the arms, and there's going to be slots on the inside of the arms on either side. And you're going to tab those into place. And yes, I even have phaser emitters there. I think at one point I wanted these to be thruster points. I don't know. Take the head and twist it around to where he's facing backwards so that you can fold down that rear fin package and the head just kind of blends in with everything else, you know. The wing package things here, I never really decided a way to there we go. Okay. It kind of is just however I feel I want to put them when I want to put them. And here we have Alpha Bravo slash Gold Dust, did I say, in his vehicle mode, and it's interesting. So let's bring in Scourge. Let's bring in Hubcap. And yeah, body-wise, he's kind of the same size as the other guys, but his wingspan is out there, right? I've got Soda Can here. We've got Film Noir Spider-Man. And I've got to bring in the car guys. So normally, Alpha Bravo has like a propeller up here and he doesn't have the big old wings, but in my case he kind of has like almost a Cylon look, I want to say, to him, where he's just one giant wing thing going on, and like he has all these mounted weaponry on the bottom and stuff, and he just fly over a battlefield just annihilating everything. To me, I like to think that this part opens up, and when he lands he can open up the front nose cone for loading and unloading Autobots. So, yeah, let's bring in the various foot-hand accessory things, and I will show you how I do him in his, how I transform him into his limb mode. So, for foot, let's go ahead and do the foot first, is you're going to open up the nose cone, you're going to flip around those parts here, and here's the hand foot gun piece. Just put it down there like that. Bring forward this part and rotate around there, and yeah, I just fold the wings back and leave it at that. He becomes quite the bulky leg because of the wings off to the side, but I don't mind it. I like the way it works. Now for arm mode, same way as when you transform Alpha Bravo, you're gonna pull those arms out of the way for a moment. You're going to open up the legs and hinge everything out like that. Close that back up. Rotate that around. Peg the arms back into place. And again, I would just fold these wings up and rotate that part in. And let's bring in the Power of the Prime hand weapon thing, and there he is in his arm mode. So, now I get to the very end where I talk about what this guy goes for on eBay. You can get him for 25 bucks loose. Complete, maybe missing the hand-foot gun. And then he also goes for 40 bucks, 50 bucks loose. And I've seen him in the packaging anywhere from $50 to $110. So his pricing's kind of all over the damn place. If you want them and you want them stock, of course you're going to get them stock. 25, 30 bucks for them. It actually isn't a bad price. You can pick up extra hand-foot gun things wherever. Don't worry about that. Just make sure he has his original weapon. I don't know what his original weapon is offhand, and I don't have it assigned to him. He's got enough weapons on him as is. If you want him mint in the box, again, he's anywhere $50 to $110. I don't know, but hey, you know, maybe you really want the guy. I'm Colwen. I've been talking about Transformers Combiner Wars Alpha Bravo / my customized abomination, and please yell at me for ruining an expensive figure. I love hearing that because I didn't realize it was expensive when I customized it. It's a good figure stock. If you're willing to spend the money on it, go ahead and pick him up loose. He's a great combiner limb. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.